She ain't got no money in the bank.
What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with episode 25 of my Atletico Madrid career mode. Before getting set up, so guys, if you could smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, I would really appreciate it. But now let's get on to the episode where we have a game against Real Sociedad, and we're hoping to get a win against David Moyes' side here. You know, we're at the cash run, we've been unbeaten all season, so I don't see no reason why we cannot push on and get a victory. But you know, like I said, football is a funny sport. I say it every single episode, and you know, it is. You know, Sociedad in 10th place. You know, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Malaga, all from third to second, or fourth to second, should I say? And Sociedad have not got the worst team in the world. You know, let's be honest. I don't think it's a team that is viable being in 10th place when you've got players like Carlos Vela that can really hurt you. Castro is a good player also, so I'm looking forward to this game. If Sociedad get onto the ball here, they would find Granero. Granero does find Finn Bolson, I want to say his name is. It's a good save there from Moya, but Vela would still be in possession. He puts it across goal. Matuidi does lose it to Canlas, and he does get taken out, but Matuidi does come away with the ball. Attack is over for the time being, but it wouldn't be the end of the attacks here from Sociedad as they get onto the ball here. It is Canlas onto the ball yet again. He gets away from his man, and he should be making it 1-0 there. A rather big let-off for Atletico as the game still remains at 0-0. But now Griezmann dribbles past his man here with ease. The Frenchman against his former club. Can he score? He shoots, and it's off the post. And Sociedad are now let off majorly by us as the game is still at deadlock. Someone's looking to get the breakthrough, and it would be us with Matuidi looking for Mbemba, who gets past his man here with ease. Mbemba puts it across goal to find EDINSON CAVANI with the free header, who gets ahead of his man here. And you know, as soon as he was always getting past his man for the free header, there's no way in God's green earth that Cavani was going to miss that. 1-0 to Atletico Madrid, and it comes courtesy of the former PSG man who's obviously joined in January. What a header that is from the Uruguay man, and we do have the lead. I believe that is his fourth or third goal in... Yeah, it's his fourth goal in Liga BBVA. EDINSON CAVANI, like I said, like Jovetic, just seems to be settling into life in the Liga, and he does look like he could be an awesome player for us. As Figurson does find Canlas again, and he strikes the post, but just an outstanding effort there, and it deserved the goal in my opinion. It's unlucky that's funds back in there, but Sociedad would win a corner in the second half. They put it into the box. Moya gets knocked over, well, loses the ball there. It's off the line by Matuidi. That could have gone horribly wrong, but 72 minutes into the game, Marco Reus lines up a free kick from range. Can he put it on target? It looked like it would be going in for a split second there, but inches wide, unfortunately, as we do bring on Gabriel, Gideon Zindelem, and Mitchell Avisa for, you know, other faces. As you can see, Sociedad do lose the ball out to EDINSON CAVANI. Cavani puts it across goal to find Reus, who puts it in to Griezmann, who would score against his former club eventually. Again, 15 minutes left to go in this one. We're 2-0 up, courtesy of Antoine Griezmann. What a player he is, you know. Great passing move. Reus unselfishly played it into him, and he knew that he was the best option because he's been scoring goals like that for fun all season. What a player. Like I said, Antoine Griezmann is probably the most shocking player I've had in the whole career. Most 20 goals in Liga BBVA. I'd never expected him to be such a key player for us when I started this career mode, but he's turned out to be one of the best players I've ever used. 20 goals already, as Sociedad come really close there to getting a consolation goal, but it does come off the crossbar, and Moya is very happy about that as the game would come to an end. It would be Atletico Madrid 2, Real Sociedad 0. The unbeaten record still continues, and the players are really starting to gel now, and we're looking really good going into the last stretch of the season. Like I said, guys, we are looking awesome. As you can see here, there's confirmation of the win. Sociedad did have 8 shots, 4 on target, but they just couldn't make them shots on target count. Unfortunately, possession was kind of even, and like I said, it was a game everyone would expect, a quite close game between the two sides. Moya would pick up man of the match with an 8.5 rating, which is probably understandable. Having 8 shots at him and saving all of them, well, most of them, does make him a very good pick for man of the match. But we'll go to the next game here against Deportivo, guys. Jimenez, Reus, Matuidi, Zerlem, and Saudi Sol, and I believe Rugier all make the bench. Gabriel, Miranda, and Mbemba are at the back. Suarez, Thiago, Herrera, Visa, Werner, Jovetic, Torres, and Moya make up the side here today against Deportivo. A weakened side, but a side that can definitely go out here and do the job. Get it done for me, please, boys. You know, it's not all about putting a weakened side out anymore. It's about defending that unbeaten streak that we want to defend. 22 games won, 8 drawn in our 30 games played this season. We are clear at the top. We won the league, in my opinion. There's no way we're going to get caught up now. You know, the only danger I can really see in this Deportivo side is probably Postiga. In all honesty, you know, he's the name that jumps out at me as a player that can hurt us. So you know, I'm not too worried about Di Provito, but we need to show up, you know, because any team can hurt you when you don't show up and play seriously. But as you can see, they get onto the ball here. Luis Fofana puts it at the back post to find Dominguez. Was a good save there for Moya to prevent him, but it would be Di Provito to attack again with Helga Postida. He gets really lucky to get the bounce off the ball. He does play in to Fafina, but he shoots way over the bar there. The game's still at 0-0, but we would win a corner 28 minutes into the game. Thiago would put it into the box. He would find Angel Carrera, and the Argentine does score, and he goes straight to the Spaniard to celebrate their goal. Great assist there from Thiago, who hasn't featured much this season, but, you know, as much as he'd like, you know, he has featured quite a lot actually, but, you know, with the inclusion of Koke dropping back into DM and Matuidi in DMs, it's very hard to get into the team. But, you know, his quality does shine through Thiago at times, and I do regret not playing him as much as I did. But, you know, can I really regret when we've been unbeaten all season? I'm not too sure. But as you can see, Angel Guerrero gets his third goal of the season. Good header from him from the Thiago assist. Luis Fafina gets onto the ball now for Di Provito. He does find Isilio, and it would fall to Wilk, and he puts it way past the bar there. Again, that should be 1-1. They're missing a lot of chances. Helga Postiga does play his man. Dominguez puts it into Fafina again, and Moya would deny him with a great save there, I believe. What play! 1-0 still, and we're going to the second half. Jovetic would play in the incoming Timo Werner. The German puts a great low cross into the box, and he can't get onto the end of it. Jovetic, as it's a good save from the goalkeeper. We would put a corner in as Angel Carrera would find Gabriel, and it's denied off the crossbar and then headed out by the defender. My word, that should be 2-0 there. As Carvalho gets onto the ball now. Di Provito looking to get this goal back as it falls in Kakuna, who finds Postiga. It's going into the back of it. It looked like it was, but it does go wide of the mark there. We are getting let off. We need to get a goal here, or we could draw this game, in all honesty. As Werner gets played in on the overlap here, the German puts again another low cross in. It missed, and they do get the ball away here. We are talking about inches of no luck here, as Jovetic does great here to dribble past the whole side. It's Jovetic with the shot, and that is game put to bed. 15 minutes left to go in this game. Stefan Jovetic, I said the players are starting to gel, and I did mean it, as Stefan Jovetic gets the goal. 2-0 to Atletico Madrid, and it comes from the Montenegro striker. Look, like I said, I told you they were starting to adapt to life, and how about that? He dribbled past about 2 defenders there. He had 3 chasing him. They was never going to get to him, and, you know, no pressure on him though. He knew the players were chasing him. He knew the goalkeeper was coming out. 4 goals in Liga BB rated, exactly the same as Edinson Cavani. Like I said, no pressure on Stefan Jovetic, as we do bring on Sol, we do bring on Sterling, and I believe we do bring on Jimenez for Fernando Torres. Yeah, Raul Jimenez will get a rare chance to play in this game against them, as he does play in Stefan Jovetic. He's 3 on goal here. 10 minutes left to go in this game. They've gone all out attack trying to rescue the game, and it's backfired on them as Jovetic puts the ball into back of net, and Jimenez makes an instant impact with an assist there. Stefan Jovetic will be thanking him. He was in tons of space though. It was the right ball to play from him, and the finish was exquisite. Got a little bit of luck coming off the goalkeeper, but again, it's all the same for Stefan Jovetic, as he does get his brace in this game, and he's looking to get a hat-trick, guys. 5 goals in the Liga BBVA. Very well played there for my man Stefan Jovetic. And the attack won't be over in 90th minute. Raul Jimenez gets onto the ball now. He's looking to put the nail in the coffin. He's looking to add insult to injury. Raul Jimenez takes the shot. It is saved really well there from the goalkeeper. The game would finish. We do get the 3-0 win on the day. Probably against, probably not the right result in all honesty, but we'll take it. Obviously, Stefan Jovetic brace would put him to bed. Angel Carrera got the first goal from a corner. Very well played there for the team. A routine win for us, a 3-0. We're still unbeaten, which is obviously the main thing going out of this episode. But obviously, the main talking point going out of this episode would be that the team are starting to gel now, and we are wrapping up the results, and it's the right time for the team to start gelling, obviously, because we are coming up to the last part of the season. Stefan Jovetic does pick up man of the match award. He was incredible in that game, like I said, getting the brace, and it really looks like he's developing into being a quality player for the side. Jan Oblak comes into the office and says about his playtime. He wants to play more, and you know, I agree with him. He's a young goalkeeper, deserves to get that playtime, but it's hard to get into a team over Moya, who's been so great for us this season. But anyway, guys, that is going to bring an end to this episode. We are still top of the Liga BBVA. We're going to win the title, guys. The question is, will we remain unbeaten? We've still got Barcelona to play near the end of the season, so I'm quite interested to see how that one finishes. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you enjoy the content, you're new around here, then why not hit that subscribe button, guys? It is free. And as always, have a really nice day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.